Okay. Next up, Kevin Durant won his first championship and his first Finals MVP award against LeBron's Cavs in June. Yesterday, Durant posted a question on his YouTube account asking, narrative or skill, which one matters to you? Someone responded to Durant and said, LeBron is just better than you. It's just facts. Durant responded with a simple, nah. Shannon, what do you think about Durant's response?
I don't have a problem with it. And I believe in Kevin Durant's heart and in his mind, he believes that he's a better player than LeBron James. Now, I believe that LeBron James is a better player because I believe he makes more players better. He can rebound the basketball better than Kevin Durant. He probably, if he took as many shots as Kevin, he probably could score because he's as efficient as anybody we've ever seen. Kevin Durant averaged 35 points on 55%. LeBron averaged a triple-double on 56% shooting in the finals. So they're very comparable in that aspect. And so I don't have a problem with what Kevin Durant said. I know you probably not. So I don't think you have a problem with what he said. I think you had a problem that he actually responded to somebody.
I have a huge problem.
And when this thing came through, I was like, I already know. Skip, I don't have a problem with it for the simple fact is that what social media has done, it has allowed people that would have never been able to come in contact with a celebrity or professional, whatever the case may be. It's allowed you to have interaction. And in the same token, it's allowed the players and the celebrities and entertainers to have contact that they wouldn't normally have. And so sometimes, I mean, obviously, I only have a couple 100,000. My goal is to catch you someday and get to 3 million, but that's neither here nor there.
Good luck with that.
Oh, okay. I'm going to get me these boxes. I heard these Russians, they can hook it up.
Oh, so you're going to go to the Russians?
Yeah, I have me.
Oh, so that's how it works.
But what is allowed is that players can have contact with people they normally wouldn't have contact with. Because the way I look at it, Skip, if somebody jumps in my mention or timeline and they ask me a question, they sincerely want to know what I think.
Sure.
And so I want to give them that credit. I want to acknowledge them and not think, I don't want these people to ever think that I think I'm better than them or they're beneath me and I can't even take the time to answer a question.
To get to that question, you have to sift through all of this incredible, wrong-headed negativity that only gets in your psyche and messes you up.
You know what?
It makes you think wrong. Well, we see it every day here on the show.
But here's the thing, though, Skip. I refuse to allow 1% of the people that's going to be negative and going to be mean and condescending to ruin it for the 99 other percent of the people that have real good intentions and want to sincerely know what I actually think.
But that 1% is on your time.
Oh, they're there. They're there. And every now and then, Skip, sometimes I let it slide. But sometimes I tell them, I'm like Star Wars. I'll strike back. So if you come for me and I didn't send for you.
You're the Empire.
Yeah, right? Oh yeah, Skip. You come for me and I didn't send for you, I got to send you away. It's just like, Skip, they knock on your door soliciting. If it's something you don't want, what you do, Skip? No, thank you, I'm not interested. But if you come by, they knock on my door and selling Girl Scout cookies, your boy got your box. Got to get a box. Got to help the kids, Skip.
Okay.
I mean, they trying to get these ribbons. I want to help them get these ribbons if possible.
Okay.
So I have no problem with Kevin Durant saying. Now, of the 30 general managers, there might be some that actually think Kevin Durant is better than LeBron. He's about 4 years younger, so you're going to have a longer shelf life with Kevin Durant. The way it appears right now, still believe LeBron James is going to be on top of his game for another 2 to 3 years. I believe he plays to at least 20, at least 20 years, and he'll be the 1 or 2 all-time leading scorers. But I have no problem with Kevin Durant. But see, what Kevin is thinking, because he's won a championship, and you are also thinking because Kevin won a championship. Because I know you.
Well,
see, what you fail to realize, you don't study me, but I study you every day.
I don't study you. I don't think about you after I leave you.
No, I think about you. Because after I get done training spin, I go home and I rewatch the show, and I pause it. I was like, oh, look at his body position. So that's what he, I know. And so I do study.
Watching film on you, Skip.
Keep trying.
I do. But he believes that since he won a championship head-to-head against LeBron, he's a better player. He's absolutely wrong in that regard.
He's absolutely right in that regard. But there are two issues operating here, and I'm going to address the first one that you first brought up. It still astounds and confounds me that a player of Kevin Durant's magnitude and now achievement, Finals MVP, first ring, driving force of a team that lost to your team last year, that achievement and that magnitude would stoop to actually respond to some nobody whose username is Joe Deasy. He's getting a shout out here on Undisputed.
Get him, Deasy.
Joe Deasy. And Joe is responding to a question. So Kevin did pose a YouTube question. Narrative or skill, which one matters most to you? I don't really understand narrative or skill. I don't
They're
really
two separate things.
Narrative, storyline, or what? I don't know. But whatever. That's what Kevin proposed. But Joe didn't like the question. He just shot an answer back, which is an opinion from Joe Deasy. LeBron is better than you. It's just facts, spelled F-A-X, facts. Boom.
Send it.
And it got him. It got Kevin, and he could not stop himself. He couldn't help himself. He couldn't save himself. He had to hit capital N, small a, H, period, boom. Hit send. Nah. Okay? Well, I'm with the nah. I just don't get why you would respond to Joe Deasy, nah. Because here's what gets me.
He responded to you, too.
Okay. He does. Has many times. But here's the point. It amazed me through the year because Kevin lives on this the way you do. In the breaks, you're reading your Twitter responses. Like, you really want to know what they thought of the segment we just did, right?
I'll be responding, too. They're like, I can't believe he answered on set. Yeah. Sometimes I bust him up, too, Skip.
Okay, so one guy out there living in his mom's basement in Iowa City says, Shannon, he kicked your behind in that last topic, and it hurt you. And so you come out angry in the next topic. It's like scary to me that guy in Iowa City actually had control of Shannon Sharp's psyche.
You know that?
You're in the Hall of Fame with 3 Super Bowl rings.
You know what I do? N, big A, big H. Nah.
Okay? All right, that's fine. But it did amaze me and really impressed me that Kevin lives on social media and he was able to rise above all the negative. Did anybody in sports receive more negativity than Kevin last year?
No.
I mean, maybe Colin Kaepernick now.
Yeah, right.
Okay, but as far as in the sports confines and context, for leaving Russell Westbrook and joining forces with the Golden State Warriors, he took heaps and heaps of internet criticism, and I think he let it go in his heart and in his mind, and he still rose above it. And in the finals, I got to tell you, if I'm just going off what happened on the biggest stage in the sport, he proved before my very eyes he's better than your guy because he shot that 3 right in your guy's face, and that changed everything. Could we see that 3?
No, we don't need to see it.
I want to see it. I got to see it one more time. He's walking it up. He's walking it up. What? LeBron, you got to get your hand up.
He got his
Get your hand up, LeBron.
No, he got to
Don't let him walk into that.
He just got to hug up to him, Skip.
Oh, that was nothing but net.
Can I ask you a question?
And it was nothing but Cavaliers all over the floor because they were done in the King's house.
Can I ask you a question? Let's just say for the sake of argument, we're doing hypotheticals. And I don't really like to do that, but just for the sake of this argument, I will. If you swap teams, you put LeBron James on the Warriors with the team that's currently constructed, and you put Kevin Durant with Kyrie in Cleveland, who wins the series?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure I'd bet against KD and Kyrie. I'm just not sure.
Why couldn't KD do that when he was in why couldn't he do that in OKC?
Well, they were up 3-1 on Golden State, and then he didn't like his partner. He thought his partner took too many shots down the stretch.
Okay, when he had James Harden and Russell him together in OKC, when he was in OKC and LeBron James had a 17-5 advantage, why couldn't he beat LeBron before he got 3 other All-NBA and All-Star players? Skip, if he's the best.
LeBron had Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and Mario Chalmers, who scored 25 points in Game 4.
And he went back with Kyrie, and he
Mike
went back
Miller, who scored.
And he went, and when he went back,
Shane Battier, who hit 6 threes in Game 2,
and he went back to Cleveland, and all he had was Kyrie, and he still thumped him. Still thumped him.
Yeah.
So guess what? LeBron, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. Oh, are they gonna lose? They're gonna lose more games in the regular season than they lost with Kevin Durant. And now all of a sudden, we believe that KD and Kyrie will beat that Warriors team with LeBron. Come on, Skip.
Who stood tallest in the NBA Finals?
Skip.
Kevin Durant. I was stunned by it. What did Matt Barnes say?
Matt Barnes said they had a 2-headed monster, but they had a Hydra. They had a 4-headed monster. A 4 monster is going to beat 2 any day of the week.
I saw Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond basically deferring to the guy that Draymond had to call and say, we need you, right?
Right,
That's what you keep saying, right?
But but think about it. Steph Curry still averaged 27, 9, and 8. Clay,
How about 31, 9, and 4? No, for the series, 35, 8, and 5.
Yeah.
But just for that game 3, 31, 9, and 4.
yeah.
Woo.
What did LeBron
Game over.
Did you give
Series
LeBron
over.
stats in that?
Huh?
LeBron,
First ever to average a triple-double.
No. Why you do that? Huh? Well, you hear what I say. Talk about, huh? Huh? Me, you heard.
Nah.
Can you give can you give me LeBron numbers in game 3?
No, I can't remember.
Skip.
What were they? I can give you Kyrie's. He had 38.
He didn't have more points than Bron.
Okay. Well, who won? Kevin Durant won.
No.
Who was the Finals MVP?
Kevin Durant. Oh,
KD.
Kevin Durant won, or Kevin Durant's team won.
I think he won.
Can I ask you a question? When LeBron left Cleveland to go to Miami, how many times was Dwayne Wade a league MVP, and how many championships had they won, and how many times had they won 73 games in the regular season?
Well, they
Wade
won
won.
one championship.
They did.
One.
Wade was
And
finals
Dwayne
MVP,
Wade
yeah.
was not a stats
How long
player.
ago- how long
He
ago was
not
that?
A ball hog.
2006.
And LeBron joined the team in what year? Oh, so 4 years.
4 years later.
Just
Is that a long time or something?
I'm just asking. So one guy joins the team 4 years after the fact. Another guy joins the team. They had just won 73 games. They had just lost the NBA Finals. And the guy that was on the team that's in his absolute prime had just won a unanimous MVP award. And somehow we think just because two guys swap teams as free agents, it's the same. How?
What'd your eyes tell you? What'd your eye test tell you? What did it tell you? Who looked like the better player?
LeBron.
He did not.
LeBron.
You know and I know. It was Kevin Durant. It was his coming out party.
Kevin
I
Love
think
scored
there
6
was a
points.
changing of the guard.
What
the
guard?
guard is KD.
No.
You saw it.
I mean, Buckingham Palace changed guards all the time. They one guy, you
it's
can't
one
work
for
24
one.
hours, but LeBron is still on the throne. Everybody know the king.
What are they saying on Twitter?
Let me see. Right now, actually, this guy said he has a high rise in New York.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Kevin Durant, he's got to start rising above this.
Yeah, hold on.
Hey,
know he likes
we
to
got to
interact
get
with
Joe
fans,
Deasy
but-
on the show. Joe,
Skip.
come on to L.A.
And I'm
You can
only
sit
going
right
to
here.
tolerate this Wade slander a little bit longer.
But Beyonce, sometimes, I mean, Beyonce got like 40, 50 million. I think she got like 60 million Twitter followers, like 85 on Instagram. Sometimes she has Q&A. That's the way of engaging. I can't hear because you
She doesn't follow
anti-social.
anybody. She's like Skip.
She ain't got to follow nobody, but I'm saying she talk to people. I'm not antisocial like you.
You know what? That is false. I got to, real quick before we go, I know we got to go, but when we're out, and you can attest to this, if I'm in an airport or certainly after a show on the road, I'll stay as long as they want to stay. I'll talk to everybody. Ask Ernestine. I
Yeah, of
drive her
course.
crazy.
After every
on
show we
Saturday
do on the
night,
road.
if we're out and people come up to talk to me, I'll stand there for 20 minutes talking to them, but I'm not going to engage on Twitter with Joe Deasy.
Well,
I'm just
Skip,
not.
I normally
Skip
talk.
has a no troll rule.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, Skip. I would stay there and talk to him too.
That is not true.
But they want to talk to
You
Sterling.
get a little frustrated. I know.
They want to talk to Sterling, so Shannon just keep walking in the airport.
I don't get that ever. An NFL rookie said they'd be willing to die on the football field. We'll discuss that with Ray Lewis next and Sterling Sharp.